So this week we're talking about how we think that kids, especially this generation, don't do enough research into political candidates except for on social media and things like that.
Right.
So we want to ask your opinion.
Definitely don't think we do enough. I personally just watch the debates and then I try and follow the news as much as I can. Personally, I need to register to vote. I haven't even done that yet. I know a lot of my friends who have a lot of just apathy towards it, you know, it doesn't affect them, they're too young or whatever.
And we don't necessarily dive into like the real details of why we should be voting for presidential candidates.
There's only a select few in our generation that actually kind of get into politics and actually research the candidates and stuff and make their own opinion, not just their parents' opinion.
Honestly, I don't think so. I have friends and I hang out with them and all they do is they're just on like their phones.
Yeah,
So
no. I think we solely base like our opinions and stuff on what we see on Twitter or what we see on Facebook, just because that's what we're used to doing. I feel like people I know I don't take the time to go back into research.
Seriously though, the best place to hide a dead body would be the second page of Google. They don't take that extra step. They don't go to CNN or Fox News, whatever news website that you want to use. They don't go to that.
I think we're just a bunch of trend followers on the internet.
Because we're so involved in social media nowadays that I think that's the only outlet we look towards for our presidential candidates.
Don't go out and see or like vote on a candidate because of what their views are. It's because their friends or their family's views are already pretty much predetermined to vote something, you know.
Definitely not. I feel like students nowadays, our generation, they're always on their phones. They're always on social media. Even back home in the UK, it's the same around the world, and I just don't think they're hearing enough opinions outside of people on their generation to have a full-rounded view to be able to vote with an accountable and legitimate perspective.
I kind of agree. Like, I see a bunch of stuff on social media about like all of like the political figures and stuff, and a lot of it's swayed by like where we live and like our culture and what like people believe in.
We're all just uninformed, we're not thinking enough about it before we go vote. So.
Do you think that we mostly just look at Facebook for our political bias or our political
I hope not, but the way it looks is yeah.